Hello, guys. Welcome. I know it's been a minute since I posted a video, but I've something that most of you might have come across from the church, even the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Um, there's been a recent update to the General Handbook, and more importantly, in particular, is that there is a new search assistant, um, AI, being used to help leaders and members of the church understand how the church operates, particularly with the usage of the handbook. So today I thought, well, why can I not just go through how we can be effective in using this new sage assistant? So I'll just go through the message here. It says, as directed by the first president and quorum of the 12 apostles, um, the general handbook serving in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints continues to be updated as needed. Along with the most recent updates, a new search assistant feature has been added to the general handbook on the Gospel Library app and on the church website on this link to help church leaders and members find answers to their questions. And I thought, wow, this is amazing. I know the handbook, guys, if you have not gone through the handbook, it is so huge, and trying to catch up and find information to a specific need or question can be time consuming. But with this addition of the new search assistant, well, it's just a matter of seconds you get an answer. So today I will just go through how I've been using it lately, and I've created several prompts, just five, to showcase how maybe we can benefit from this new Sage Assistant as members. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, I'm gonna go to the handbook itself. So when we open the handbook, we're gonna see a new button at the bottom right here. Just wait a second. Um, and okay, it's loading. It's it has an interface like that of ChatGPT where you can type questions and then you get a feedback. Okay, so clicking on it, here we are. So, so it says right here, this is the beginning of your conversation with us. So we got this is the little tiny box, um, and there's so you type your question right here, and then you send with this button. And at the bottom says this tool is powered by AI. Responses may be inaccurate. I like this disclaimer because most people might later on say, oh, this tool is useless. Oh, it's not. It's actually powerful than you think it is. So, without going any further, let's start with the suggested prompt here. It says, who attends what cancer? So I'm going to type who attends what cancer, right? I think that's the spelling. So search. So with this search assistant, it's gonna give us links to where it got the information from, and then a summary of to our question. So it says the what council is attended by the bishopric, ward clerk, and the ward executive secretary. Additionally, president of the elders quorum, religious society, young women, primary Sunday school are participants. The bishop may also invite others to attend, such as the ward mission leader, the ward temple and family ministry leader, leaders of the ward young sing adult committee, um, the ward music coordinator, and the full-time missionaries, which is true. We're gonna check with the handbook, which is true. Please consult the general handbook to verify the accuracy of the answer and to further study the related topics. I like this one because you can then refer to the handbook section itself. So going to this, we will see, so this is where the assistant got the information from. If we go to participants right here, it says the bishopric, which is true, ward clerk, ward executive secretary, President of the Elders Quorum, Relief, Young Women Primary, and then it says the bishop may invite others to attend Sundays word, just like we had from the assistant. Isn't it so powerful, guys? I know there is no more excuse for not following the general handbook of instruction, really, because this has been given for free and to help us as members of the church uh, be productive and also know how the church is administered. Now, going back to the prompts I created, I'm going to start with this one. And then right there, what are the expectations for a primary president in a ward? Or you could say ward slash branch, because we have branches too, right? So hit enter. We're gonna get a summary of those things that the primary president should do. Okay, says the primary president in a ward or branch has several key responsibilities. She's called and set apart by the bishop and may recommend one or two young adult, two adult women to serve in as a councillors if the unit is large enough. The primary president serves on the ward council, helping to address needs in the ward, blah blah. Additionally, the primary president is responsible for holding regular primary president's meetings, submitting recommendations for adult men and women to serve in primary and planning baptismal services for um, records, budgets, and all that. She also oversees records, finances of primary, and ensure. Okay, yeah. So we can also go back again. It's also grounded again to have access to the knowledge base, which is our general handbook. And as you can see, it's basically using a RAG approach to it. If you don't know what RAG is, it's it's where an AI model has access to a database and then it retrieves information from it back and forth and consistently. And that way it's always going to give us information from that. It's more like it's grounded to use that specific table or table in a database, if you might say so. Anyways, so if you go to primary presidency, right here, it says section 12.3. 12.3. Okay, I think we're almost there. We're almost there. Secretary. Um, okay, primary president, you see all this, and this is where um, the boards or the chair board got the information from. Regularly, all prime meetings and meet with bishop was signed and so on. It's so great, guys. It's so great. Let me go to the other prompt. So we're done with this one. Let's go to the other one. It's basically gonna do the same thing as before. Uh, uh, let's say this is helpful, especially let's say you are just newly called as a leader in the church and you have nowhere to start. You have not yet received, let's say, training or something. You can get started with such a system. Get to know your responsibilities, and this will help the church grow. Imagine, there's a saying that if you get knowledge, you are able to better serve others than without it, because you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And then it says here, the young women present in a ward has several important responsibilities called and set apart, and so on. She supports young women who serve as companions to other sisters in ministry and holds regular young women present meetings and so on. Again, it, when I open section 11, 3.2 says here, 11, 3.2, it's right here again. Ministers to individual young women submit recommendations to sisters to serve in the young women organization. Yeah, it's great. It's great actually. What other prompt can I use here? Maybe this one. I forgot it. Maybe this one actually. Um, let's see what this says. Um, okay. You can find information on church policies regarding social media used in the general handbook. under the section personal internet and social media use. And then you can see there's footnotes right here, this little number right there. If you click on it, it will take you somewhere. Um, okay, and then also at the bottom, personal internet and social media use. Okay, so when we click on it, it also takes us to that. So actually, this is actually great. Maybe, okay, we are done with this. Um, what else? I think that's it for now. Maybe let's conclude with this last one. Um, and I find these two actually helpful. Um, Nothing makes me so excited than to see what I do every day also being implemented by the church. By the way, I create AI assistants users from various models for different things, customer support and so on. But anyways, so let's go with this one. Let's wait. Yeah, this is a lengthy one. What are the procedures for organizing a youth conference? So it says organizing a youth conference involves several steps and considerations. Youth conferences are typically held once a year at the ward or stake level. They may be organized on a multi-stake or area level. In years when youth are assigned to attend for the strength of youth, FSWA conference stakes and wards should not separate youth conferences. Okay. And then it says blah blah blah. And then it goes to youth conference, section 20. It's in the handbook. Now you have an idea of what's supposed to be done, then you can actually go and pinpoint each procedure. So section 20 point 4 right here. It says you so here are the some of the things that the state assistant came up with. What youth conferences are planned and carried out by by the Ward Youth Council and under the direction of the bishopric. And then the bishopric obtains take president's approval of plans for Ward Youth Conference and so on. So guys, I think this is now to get started using this free tool the church has offered us. Um, I'm not uh, 100% sure how long this will last, but I know the church has taken so much consideration into this, considering what Elder Ben said last time, I think last year, things as they really are 2.0. And I didn't know that something like a sage assistant will be introduced by the church. And I believe they might have something. Anyway, disclaimer here, I don't know of their plans or anything, but as a member of the church, I just find using the sage assistant so much helpful. And it saved me time. Imagine you're in a meeting and you are planning for a certain conference or meeting and you have no idea where to start. Just go to sage assistant. I'm planning for what council, what who is invited, and then boom, you get the information and so on. And imagine how that could save your time. Let me know what you think, but this has been my experience using the Sage Assistant, and it's a game changer, honestly. I think actually using the handbook is going to be a lot of fun. Thank you.